Good evening, Dominica. Welcome back to EmoNews Nightly Package for November 5th, 2025. It was a very lively Creole and independence season in celebration of 47 years as an independent nation. We trust that you had a wonderful time taking part in all the activities. I am Anna Benjamin, and it is my distinct pleasure to be back presenting after a long absence. In the headlines this evening, Dominica lights up with unforgettable culture, unity, and celebration this independence season. Artisan Market showcases authentic Dominican culture on the Bayfront. Market Day with a Difference highlights opportunities for farmers. UPS cargo plane crashes in Louisville, leaving several dead and injured. And Democrats sweep East Coast elections in rebuke of Trump's second term. These stories and more coming up. First up in local news, a new artisan market has opened on the Bayfront in Roseau, offering a vibrant showcase of locally made Dominican products and a true taste of Dominican culture. Founder Janik Delma Samuel shared that many local vendors previously lacked a space to sell their creations. She provided an overview of what visitors can expect at the market before officially opening it with a ribbon-cutting ceremony.
Again, I want to welcome everyone. I am Janik Delma Samuel. I am the brain behind the Artisan Market. It came to me because I already have a bigger project in mind for Dominica, and my client Martha was having issues getting a space to house her products, which are essential, which need to be seen, which are local luxury. Then I had a business associate who's from ECLAT, ENL, ECLAT Nova Luxuries, another set of luxurious products out of Dominica, who could not find a space for her products. So I said, I have a bigger model planned for the island. Let's do it for tourism, and let's do it as a market where we invite a community. So every shop owner you will see today is a part of a community. No, they're not paying rent. They are partners in the Bayfront Artisan Market. They are not tenants. They own this. They own this market, owned by Dominicans and people living in Dominica who are creatives, manufacturers, and agro-processors. I'm getting goosebumps saying it today. I am so proud of everyone and everything that has come together, and your shops look amazing. Your products are amazing and do look amazing, and I wish you so much luck. So as we cut our ribbons and we go in, you will get to hear from each of the shop owners. You will get to see their products. You will get to see their services and what they offer. Apart from what we offer, we will be offering visitors to the Bayfront Artisan Market a cultural experience, heritage. They're going to be learning the heel and toe. They're going to be learning the Kalinago dances. They'll be dancing to the beat of the drums. They will be painting and sipping. Any activity that you know is ours, is cultural. We will be sharing it with them in our Bayfront Artisan Market courtyard.
Each vendor was also given their own ribbon-cutting moment. With 11 shops now open, the Artisan Market is set to become a lively hub of creativity, culture, and community. In more local news, the 2025 independence season was truly one for the books. Dominica came alive with vibrant events and an influx of visitors celebrating culture, pride, and community spirit. The cultural gala held on Sunday at the Botanic Gardens featured captivating performances from districts across the island. On Monday, November 3rd, outstanding individuals were honored during the National Day Parade. That same afternoon, the popular outdoor cooking experience, Wato, at Hodges Calibishi drew countless cooks and bubbling pots, alongside thrilling performances by Waitu Suk and Sakis of Grand Bay. Then on November 4th, the spirit of volunteerism shone brightly as Dominicans gave their time and talent, paving roads, beautifying villages, and sharing meals. The celebrations wrapped up with an energetic street jump up featuring Triple K International and Signal Band. More local news. Market Day with a Difference was held on Saturday at the Rosa Markets, bringing together farmers, vendors, and the public for a day of celebrating those who produce and discussions on agricultural growth. Nichols Esprit, chairperson of the Dexia Board of Directors, spoke about efforts to secure markets for Dominican farmers in the USA and outlined some of the challenges faced in the process. He noted that while Dexia has experienced losses, the government has played its part and it is now up to farmers to increase production.
We found a market for plantains in the United States of America. We did free trial shipments. We in Dexia got not 1 cent back from the shipments because of 2 issues. 1, quality, and 2, shipping. But what I really want to say is that every single farmer who supplied Dexia for the shipment got paid. So Dexia took a loss of $109,000 for this trial shipment. But indeed we lost the market because we couldn't supply because of quality issues and shipping issues. And then we moved to bananas. We sent Mr. Sejai to look for a market for bananas. And Mr. Sejai came back with 2 markets. 1 in Trinidad and 1 in St. Kitts. The one in Trinidad is asking us for a 40-foot container, 1,070 boxes. Sadly, we are only able to supply about 450 boxes. So my admonishment to farmers is that if the government has done its part by providing the planting material, providing the fertilizer, and I can state that we spent $189 million from Maria to now on farmers. That is to repair feeder roads, farm access road, boats to fishermen, engines to fishermen, planting material, fertilizer, farm equipment, small tools, and so on. All you need to do is produce. So what I'm asking the farmers to do is those who have 3/4 acres, move it to 1 acre. Those who have 2 acres, move to 1.5 acres so we can get the increased production. But remain mindful that the most important thing is the quality.
Esprit encouraged farmers to focus on quality, emphasizing that maintaining high standards is key to accessing and sustaining international markets. In local education news, applications will soon open for the January 2026 semester at the Dominica State College. The institution is encouraging prospective students to start preparing early. And we'll hear from Kimberly Benjamin, Marketing and Communications Officer at the Dominica State College.
The Dominica State College is pleased to announce that applications for the January 2026 intake will officially open on November 10th. Prospective students are invited to begin preparing their documents and explore the various academic programs offered across the college's faculties. Whether you're looking to continue your studies, start a new academic journey, or enhance your skills for the job market, DSC provides a wide range of opportunities designed to help you reach your goals. From the opening date, the online application form will be available on the DSC website, dsc.edu.dm, as well as through the college's official social media platforms. Applicants are encouraged to apply early and ensure that all required information is submitted accurately. Interested persons may email admissions or call the college for additional details and guidance on the application process.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit delivered a charismatic speech on Independence Day as Dominica celebrated 47 years of nationhood under the theme 47 Years of Purpose and Progress. In his address, the Prime Minister highlighted Dominica's commitment to fair labor practices.
We are moving decisively toward another increase in the national minimum wage, following the last adjustment in 2021, so that every worker in Dominica receives fair compensation for their labor. This initiative is an expansion of our belief in equity, in the dignity of our people, and in shared prosperity.
The Prime Minister also offered words of encouragement to the young people of Dominica, stating that the government continues to believe in them.
The youth of Dominica are our greatest asset, and education remains the bridge between today's progress and tomorrow's prosperity. Through education reform, we are aligning the curriculum with real-world skills, civic education, visual and performing arts, entrepreneurship, and digital literacy, so that every Dominican child can compete confidently in the global economy. To our young people, your government continues to believe in you. The opportunities before you are greater than those of generations before. Take advantage of them, use them, build upon that foundation which has been laid for you.
And finally, in some welcome local news, Vescott Jones is pleased to announce his reinstatement as Aviation Security Officer with the Dominica Air and Seaports Authority, DASPA. Today's reinstatement comes 10 years and 10 months after his dismissal on the circumstances described as both regrettable and deeply unfortunate. Following more than a decade of delays by the Labour Tribunal to deliver a decision on his claim for wrongful dismissal and the subsequent appointment of a second tribunal for a new hearing, the parties engaged in renewed discussions in recent months. These discussions led to an amicable settlement, including a compensation package satisfactory to Mr. Jones. Jones welcomes this long-awaited resolution and expresses appreciation for the fair and constructive approach taken by his employer in bringing closure to the matter, allowing him to return to a profession he has served with dedication, integrity, and distinction. He said, "I am very happy to return to the job I have always loved. Aviation security has been my passion and my calling. I thank my family, my attorney, and all those who believed in me, supported me, and stood by me throughout my long and difficult pursuit of justice." Vescott Jones looks forward to continuing his service to the people of Dominica and contributing once again to the safety, security, and efficiency of the nation's air and seaport operations. And that's all for local news. Stay tuned for regional news after this short break.
All roads lead to Marigot for the second annual Crayon Cooler Fest. Dress code all white. November 3rd, 2025. It's all going down in the Last Flight Bar and Grill from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. with entertainment from Shelly and Signal Band, TK International, Juan and Little Boy, DJ Slim, DJ Pocket, King Spawn, Unstoppable Shack, DJ Flip the Ball, DJ Affy, DJ Rem, DJ Apute, DJ Drinks. The second annual Crayon Cooler Fest Wild Meat Edition. November 3rd, 2025. Last Flight Bar and Grill in Marigot comes alive. Book that date. Get your all-white outfits ready and see you there.
Sponsored by
Fine Foods Inc., Coca-Cola, Heineken, Wapito Water, Country Style Bakery, Afuawi Big Shop, BBS, Q95, Digicel.
And regionally, the government of St. Lucia has secured a US $20 million EC 53.8 million loan from the Export-Import Bank of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to expand affordable housing and strengthen community infrastructure. The funds, to be on lent to the St. Lucia Development Bank, will support low to medium income earners in building or improving homes and financing modern, climate-resilient infrastructure such as solar systems, drainage, and water storage. This facility complements ongoing initiatives including a $54 million NIC guaranteed St. Lucia Development Bank housing loan program for public servants and private borrowers, a $10 million national housing project and NIPRO-led works to deliver 200 affordable homes, a $2 million distress fund for disaster-affected families, VAT removal on key building materials, completed and ongoing developments at Talvern, Rock Hall, and Belvedere. Together, these initiatives aim to remove financing barriers, boost affordable housing supply, and promote sustainable, resilient communities. In more regional news, representatives from 12 Caribbean countries met in Barbados to develop an action plan to enhance early warning systems, EWS, for heat and dust-related illnesses, ensuring that timely information reaches health workers and the public ahead of extreme events. Participants examined the health impacts of heat waves and Sahara dust, current surveillance gaps, and lessons learned from countries piloting EWS models. PAHO WHO representative Dr. Amalia Del Rigo highlighted the collaboration with CAFA, CIMH, and other partners to develop climate-informed EWS, including dengue predictive models now hosted on CAFA's platform, an important step in improving regional disease surveillance and data management. CAFA's Dr. Laura Lee Boodram emphasized that early warning systems must be timely, credible, and integrated into national response mechanisms, reinforcing the principle of early warning for early action. In Barbados, Grenada, and St. Lucia, national health climate bulletins are already improving communication and preparedness, supported by the EU CARIFORUM Climate Change and Health Projects, and partners including CIMH experts Adrian Trotman, Cedric Van Merbeck, Rosh Mahon, and Judy Ann Petrie. And over to Jamaica. Jamaican music star Sean Paul says the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa has been overwhelming after the Category 5 storm tore through the island last week, leaving at least 28 dead. The Grammy-winning artist told the BBC the storm was terrifying for his young children, describing winds of up to 185 miles per hour as very frightening. Although Kingston was spared the worst damage, Paul said friends in Montego Bay lost their roofs and are still helping others rebuild. Calling it a mind-blowing situation, Sean Paul has pledged US $50,000 to match donations to Food for the Poor Jamaica, urging continued support for recovery efforts. And our hearts go out to Jamaica during this time. And this has been regional news for this evening. We'll be right back with international news after this short break. And internationally, a UPS freight plane crashed shortly after takeoff from Louisville, Kentucky on Tuesday, sparking a massive fire and thick black smoke visible for miles. Governor Andy Beshear confirmed at least 7 deaths and 11 injuries, with officials warning the toll could rise. The 3 crew members on board are presumed dead, while 4 victims were on the ground. Hundreds of firefighters have nearly contained the blaze, and investigators from the NTSB and FAA are set to begin probing the cause of the crash. Voters across the East Coast handed Democrats major victories on Tuesday, signaling widespread dissatisfaction with President Donald Trump nearly a year into his second term. In Virginia, former Representative Abigail Spanberger secured a decisive win, marking one of the strongest Democratic performances in the state's recent history. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, Representative Mickey Sherrill dismantled the Republican coalition built by Trump and former state lawmaker Jack Ciattarelli, widening the Democratic lead in the Garden State. In New York City, Democratic Socialist Zoran Mandani notched a significant victory, defeating former Governor Andrew Cuomo for the second time this year, first in the Democratic primary and again in the general election, where Cuomo ran as an independent backed by Trump. That's all for international news. Stay tuned for your sports after this short break.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
First off in sports news, Cricket West Indies CWI has kicked off a high-performance preparation camp in Antigua from November 4th to the 18th, ahead of the upcoming 3-match Test series in New Zealand this December. The camp, held at the Coolidge Cricket Ground, brings together a mix of senior and emerging players for technical tactical, and mental preparation to adapt to New Zealand's challenging conditions. Led by Ramesh Subak Singh and Rohan Nurse, with support from CWI's high-performance team, the sessions include match simulations, strength training, and wellness monitoring. CWI Director of Cricket Miles Bascom says the camp gives players a focused chance to sharpen skills and build confidence before the tour. Among those attending the camp are Tajanarayan Chandapal, Tevin Imlach, Anderson Phillip, Johan Lane, Kevlin Anderson, John Campbell, O.J. Shields, Kima Roach, and Dominica's very own Kavem Hodge. In more cricket news, the West Indies edged out New Zealand by 7 runs in a thrilling T20 showdown. Batting first, the West Indies put up 164 for 6 from their 20 overs. Shea Hope led the innings with a composed 53 of 39 deliveries, while Rothman Powell added a quick 33 and Ruston Chase chipped in with a steady 28. In response, New Zealand's chase fell just short at 157 for 9. Mitchell Santner was the standout for the Kiwis, remaining unbeaten on 55 from 28 balls, but his effort couldn't carry the team over the line. With the ball, Ruston Chase delivered a match-winning spell for 3 for 26, supported by Jaden Seales, who also took 3 for 32. For his all-round brilliance, scoring 28 runs and taking 3 wickets, Ruston Chase was deservedly named Player of the Match, sealing a hard-fought victory for the West Indies. And in football news, 2 powerhouse teams, Bath Estate Football Club and Mighty Avengers Football Club, are set to clash for championship glory in the Dominica Football Association's First Division League. Bath Estate, known for their experience and attacking flair, will be looking to add another title to their rich history. But standing in their way are the determined Mighty Avengers, a team that has quickly made its mark with solid defense and sharp counter-attacks. Fans can expect a thrilling contest as both sides battle for supremacy and the right to be crowned champions. Once again, be sure to check out Bath Estate versus Mighty Avengers this Saturday, November 8th at the DFA Technical Center at Stock Farm. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back with the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service.
People come well just for the cultural gala, yes. Time to show our cultural heritage as we face one another era of culture, yes. We could demonstrate our Muyo place. Dress up in our Wapian, dress up in our Tekase, telling Kotoko Tori. People say, oh gosh, who are we? When we say Timbasek, that means we give full respect to our cultural heritage, regardless of color, creed, or age. Ha! What? Hey, night. Epa! Look at Batabula to Boma. Look at Wule Tabula to Boma. Pakite Misikla Champelu. Look at Batabula to Boma.
Welcome to the weather broadcast for today, Wednesday, the 5th of November 2025. From our studios in Jamaica, I'm a presenter, Marshall Alexander. As we take a look at our surface chart analysis with Dominica here in the green circle, we are seeing to the east a trough system just to the east of the Lesser Antilles here, and expect to approach the area sometime late Friday into Saturday. And also we have a stationary front up to the north, which is expected to also generate some northerly swells across the area from Friday as well. Now, taking a look at the moisture here, we can see the movement of moisture, and this is the area of moisture associated with that trough system, which is approaching the area, expected to bring some increasing cloudiness and scattered showers and possible thunderstorms across the area by Friday into Saturday. And up here we can see the moisture associated with that stationary front as it continues to dip towards the south, expected to bring an increase in northerly swells across the area by Friday. Now taking a look at earlier satellite imagery, here we can see the movement of clouds, and here we can see the cloudiness or the areas of low level or multi-layered clouds associated with that trough system as it continues to move closer to the Lesser Antilles with Dominica in that green circle here. We can also see a few patches of low level clouds which continues to move across the area from time to time. Now taking a closer look, here we can see multi-layered clouds which include high clouds, medium level clouds and low level clouds which continues to move across the area. Now taking a look at earlier radar imagery and what it indicated, some scattered showers mainly to the east and northeast of the island and moving from east to west across Dominica, with the interior experiencing a few showers during the afternoon. Now tonight's weather is expected to be fair to occasionally cloudy and slightly hazy, but few scattered showers, with temperatures expected to be down to 24 degrees Celsius on the coast and 23 degrees Celsius in the interior. Now in the next coming days, beginning tomorrow Thursday, we expect to see partly cloudy skies and hazy conditions with a few scattered showers, with temperatures up to 33 degrees Celsius. On Thursday and Friday, some high temperatures expected, so we're advising that residents remain cool and hydrated during those 2 days. And also by Friday, we expect to see an increased chance for showers and possible thunderstorms by Friday afternoon and into Saturday. So we're at yellow vigilance from Friday afternoon and into Saturday, when we expect to see an increased chance for showers and possible isolated thunderstorms. We also expect to see an increase in wind speeds, with wind speeds going up to 40 kilometers per hour on Friday as well as Saturday. And also we expect to see an increase in wave heights, with northerly swells expected to impact the northern and western coast of the island on Friday and Saturday. So we are at yellow vigilance. We're advising small craft operators and sea beavers to be on alert and to exercise caution. High tide tomorrow will be at 4:13 a.m. and 3:20 p.m. and low tide will be at 9:06 a.m. and 10:33 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:04 a.m. and sunset will be at 5:34 p.m. Remember, stay informed, stay safe. Scan our QR code here to join us or to follow us on our WhatsApp channel, and also search Dominica Met to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and also visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm for up-to-date weather information. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Stay safe.
This has been EmoNews Nightly Package for November 5th, 2025. I am your presenter, Anna Benjamin. Do have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.